Welcome fellow ToyHound fans and viewers. This is ToyHound here to review a Minimates Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy movie 2-pack Star-Lord and Ronan. And here's what it looks like in the package. It shows the Guardians of the Galaxy characters right there based on the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy movie. That's what these toy figures are based on. 2-pack. And it's created by Diamond Select Toys. That's what they look like in the package. There's Star-Lord and there's Ronan. That's what it looks like right there. That's the side. Here's the other side. And that's what it looks like on the back. And the other ones that you can collect. And of course I previously reviewed Rocket Raccoon and Groot. There's a little bit of a description or bio of the characters, really small description I would say. And in the next clip I'll show you a close-up of the figures and then my final thoughts. And here, as you can see, is the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy Minimates Series 57 2-pack with Star-Lord and Ronan out of the package. And first I want to show you each one of these Minimates comes with a little booklet. And it makes a poster on this side right here. And of course, those are the Minimates for the Guardians of the Galaxy. And I reviewed these two already. And it's got a little business reply thing. And of course, there's another little, not a checklist, but it shows the other Minimates for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie. Little comic book strip thing. And put that off to the side. And now on to the figures itself. And this is Star-Lord. And one thing to let you know is the tolerance in between the mask, which is, this is the mask that it comes with. Each time you put it on and take it off, there's a possibility that you're going to lose some paint on the face, which is unfortunate. You can see he's got a goatee. And I'll bring the paper back. And if you notice, he's got a goatee and he has his mouth right there. It's nice and detailed. But the problem is, see, the paint's already started to wear off. So that's one thing to be aware of. It's still a nice figure, it just doesn't have enough space to maneuver around with the mask. And the reason it has that little spiky thing on the side is actually, he's part of a group called the Ravagers. That's basically what that symbol means right there. He's got this like trench coat sort of thing over top with a bandolier right there. And the normal standard Minimates articulation. The difference between the Minimates that I previously reviewed, I think this one's rubbery plastic in the hands instead of a solid plastic. And it comes with a little clear base so you can put it on a stand. But one thing you never want to do, and I made this mistake, is take the hair off and place this on and then put it on the stand. It'll wind up wedging this right on top of the head and you never will be able to get it back off. And the mask is very well detailed. It's made of a rubbery plastic, and of course from trying to pull it back off I managed to crack it in the back, but that was because it was so tight on the inside of the head. And the head is removable, but when you snap it on, it doesn't stay on very well. The Heartbreaker Iron Man one that I reviewed, it stayed on better. But anyhow, what you do is just kind of put it on gently don't push it all the way down. That's a very bad idea. And then you just kind of weave it back and forth. And that's how you get the mask off. And you put the hair back on top. And he's got his little weapons on the side of his feet. Nice molded in detail there. And of course, show you, you can pull his, that's kind of odd, but you can pull his pants off. There's painted detail on there. It's got the little direct select. That'd be the abbreviation for direct select right there. And you can pull this off too. Let me get this pulled off. Oh yeah, you have to press this. There it is right there. Looks a little morbid, but that's what it does. Got his little backpack on the back right there. A little bag. I'm not sure what that is, so I apologize. It's a rubbery plastic. You just put it back on like that. And you snap it in there. Most people, when they play with this, they'll probably keep this mask on, but just be aware to be very careful and don't press it all the way down or you'll get it stuck. And you'll have the same situation that I had. And it comes with these little element guns. I'm trying to show it. I'll have tweezers to show you, but they're very small. They're solid plastic. But the problem is when you put them in his hands, they don't like to stay in his hands. One holds better than the other in the hand, but you can't move it very much because it'll fall right out. It's one of the flaws to this toy. And if you do, what you have to do ahead of time is basically press on the hands for a little bit and it will hold it. It'll stiffen up the plastic. And there's this little cassette player Walkman right there. It's made of a rubbery plastic right there with those little headphones. Very cool. It's not a terrible toy, but it's not the greatest toy. It's still okay. And now on to showing Ronan, which is one of the main villains in the movie. And he's got this little hammer similar to what Thor has. I'm not a big expert on Marvel Universe, so you may know. If you know, you can leave a comment down below. Anyhow, there's that. Of course, it comes with the same base. Nice painted detail right there. Rubbery plastic hands, of course. It has this nice little rubbery plastic piece. I'm not sure what it's called, but nice molded detail. And you don't have to worry about his face wiping off. And it comes off just like that, which is cool. And now he's bald, but that's funny. And you could swap their heads around if you want to be real creative. You just pop his head off, which that sounded really weird. But it is a toy, so I mean, you can do that. And that's the figure. He's got normal articulation. He can barely move the front. So you can do that. But it's got kind of a stiff rubbery plastic, so it's not something you really want to do too much of. You snap the head on, and you push this back on. There you go. There you go. And these toys, sometimes they make these toys where they only want you to hold it in the right hand normally. This one, it seems this case, because if you put it in this other hand, it'll slip out. It's like they didn't want kids to put it in the left hand too much, because it'll it'll slip right out. But that's the whole 2-pack. Is it worth spending over $10 or more for it? It all depends on if you like to collect it. It's not a bad set, just one of the flaws is the helmet is made of a stiff rubbery plastic and it's hard as a dickens to get it off. But if you pay $7 or it all depends on what you like. I'm kind of disappointed in the fact that the head got stuck and it wiped the face off, but it is kind of a mini cheap version of an action figure, and I had previous better luck when I bought the Heartbreaker Armor Iron Man, and I didn't have any problems with that. So it seems the quality kind of went down a little bit on these, and I was just a little bummed, but they're still pretty decent quality except for the issue with the head. And that's all I really have to say. If you'd like to see more videos, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and stay tuned for more reviews.